Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce training class. So in today's class I'm going to tell you about the user management. So we can create a new user into the Salesforce, as well as we can manage the existing user. So we can reset the password, we can add the multiple user from the user. So this is about the management. So first of all, let's talk about like who is the user. So user is a person who have credentials to log into the Salesforce and use the applications. By default, every user in Salesforce will have a user account, and the user's account identify the users, and the settings determine that features. So every user's account have a every user account in Salesforce have a username, email address, and every user account must have a license. So license depend upon the Salesforce license we use. So and as well as every user have a profile and role is the optional thing. If we are not giving any role, still we can save our we can create the user. And depending on the number of user, the organization must purchase the number of license. Just suppose we have need more license, so we can purchase it from the Salesforce. It depends upon the it's completely depend upon the organization. So next, in short, we can say like user is anyone who log into the Salesforce. And user user can be employee in any company, such as like any sales representative, managers, IT specialists who need access to that company records. So and as I told you, every user must have username, first name, last name, email address, license, alias, profile, role, and where role is the optional thing. So let's see how we can create a user. So here I am in my org, and whenever we have to create any user, we have go to the setup. Then here is I am in my home tab, and here I have to search for the user. So here you can see this is the user. And yeah, here you can see I have already some existing users. So here you can see, just suppose I want to change the password of my user. So if any user want to change the password, he can change the password from here, reset password. So whenever you want to change the password, you have to select the username, which password you want to change. So just suppose I want to change the password of this, so I just select the this username. Then I have to click on the reset password, and when I click on the reset password, then Salesforce send a link on my registered email address, and from that link I can change the password. So this is about the resetting the password. And as well as we can add the multiple users. So we will talk about this in later. First of all, let's see how we can create a new user. So whenever we want to create a new user, we have to click on the new button. So here you can see we have some options like this, and we have to fill out this information. After that we can create the user. So first of all, talking about like a first name, last name. So whenever we creating any account, we have to give the first name, last name. So same as here, we have give the first name, last name, email address. So for and after that username, name, nickname, and then role, license, and profile. So for if you are talking about the username, so each user has the both username and email address. The username must be formatted like an email address and must be unique. So whenever we creating the user, we have to careful about this, like username must be unique. And if we are talking about the license, so user license determine which feature the user can access into the Salesforce. So whatever the license we provide here, according to that license, the user have permission to access the particular features or not. It's completely defined with the defined upon the license. Whatever the license I provide this user, according to that the user can access the features into the Salesforce. And if we are talking about the profile, so profile determine what user can do in Salesforce. Like profile is decide the permissions, like what user can do, what user can read, what user can see, what I want to hide. All these things decided by the profile. We can also we can set different level of security on profile level, like field level security, object level security. So we will talk about this in data security. So profile decide the like what user can do in the Salesforce. And if we are talking about the role, so role determine what user can. So role determine what user can see in the Salesforce based on where they are located in the role hierarchy. So role if any user is any user is placed in the on a upper so on the top of the hierarchy, that then that user can see all the data owned by the user below them. And the user that is the lower level cannot see the data owned by the user above them. So this is the benefit of hierarchy, and hierarchy can also maintain the security. And in last, if you are talking about the alias, so alias is a short name to identify the user on list page. So a list page or report are other places where their entire name doesn't fit. So alias is just a short name to identify the user. So now let's create a user. So for creating user, we have first give a first name. So let's give a name test, and last name user. Alias, it's automatically populate the alias. You can see T user is the alias, and I have to fill the email address. So let's fill the email address. So just give the email address, and as when I'm we giving the email address here, it's create a username. You can see here is the username like this. It's taken from the email ID. If you want to change you can change the username as well as. So and if you want to give any title, you can see. If you want to set the company name, you can see you can set the company name. So like I'm just filling this. So as well as department, like which department you working in, divisions. And here we have role. So if you want, you can give the role like CFO, director, manager. We have different type of role over here. So whatever you want to give, you can give from here. So I'm not going to give any role here, and I'm gonna say it's Salesforce. And profile, I just give the standard user. So this is the like how we can set the things. And after that we can leave everything as it is. And here about the mailing address, so if you want, you can fill out this your details over here. And this is the local setting, like this is about the time zone. And if you want to change the language, you can see you can change from here. You want to change the local, you can change from here. You can want to change the time zone, so you can change the time zone according if you want to change. And after that leave the everything as it is. And here you can see we have options like generate new password and notify user immediately. So we if I am check this, so it's generate a new user immediately. If I didn't check this box, so it's not send the password link to reset. We have to it's not sending any password link to reset our password. It's not create the user immediately. So let's check this and save. So here you can see our user has been created successfully. Now it's time to reset the password, so we can reset the password. Before that, here you can see, when we create a user, from user we can directly assign the profile permission set. If we have any permission set, we can assign the permission set, directly assign permission set from here. And we can assign the permission set, group assignments, and as well as like we can manage our role hierarchy. We can create queue from here, and as well as we can see the login history here. So for now we don't have any login history over here. So this is about the user, how we can create the user, and we can share this. We have setting button, so we can share this. We can freeze. So just suppose I want to deactivate any user. Remember one thing, we cannot delete any user in the Salesforce. We can only deactivate and freeze the user. So here you can see the activate box. So if we go to the edit and uncheck this box, so user will be inactive, so the user cannot log in into the Salesforce. But just suppose I immediately want to stop the user to log into the Salesforce. In that case, we can freeze this account, so user cannot log in into the Salesforce. So we have options like we can deactivate the user, we can freeze the user, but we cannot delete the user. So we can reset password from here. So we click on OK. So it's saying like a new password for the following user has been set via email for this username, for this email. So I have to check on my email so that I can reset the password. So here I am in my email account, and we will get a message like this, and here is the link on clicking which we can reset the password. This is the link. We have to click on this link, and so that we can reset the password. So when we click on the link, so it is the link. When we click on the link, actually I have sent 2 times, so I am just clicking the newest one. And when I'm clicking on this like this, so it's asking about for resetting the new password. So you can choose your password from here and change the password. So this is the way how we can create the user, and how we can set the password. So that's all in this video. We will meet in another video. Till then, bye, take care.